The 5 most corrupted countries in the world. When we think of the most corrupt countries in the world, we don't usually imagine Western nations like the United States, Canada, or Australia topping that list. Studies have found that corruption isn't limited to so-called third world countries, and that it even exists in some of the most powerful countries in the world. These are some of the most corrupt countries in the world according to Transparency International, an organization that has been tracking corruption around the globe since 1993. Before moving on, you must know that the Factual Channel helps their readers to share some crazy facts that most people don't know. Hit the subscribe button along with the bell icon to keep yourself updated with our factual updates. Most corrupt nation, Somalia. Corruption is an endemic problem that has worsened in recent years. Somalia is ranked number 2 on Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index and number 1 as the most corrupted country by Business Insider. According to a report by Freedom House, corruption is a serious challenge for Somalis because it undermines public faith in institutions and leads to human rights abuses. Government officials are among those who engage in corrupt practices. Even foreign aid can be diverted for personal gain or used to advance political agendas. For example, Somali government officials have been accused of stealing millions of dollars from humanitarian aid organizations like UNICEF and Oxfam International. According to a report from UNODC, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, corruption hinders economic development because business owners cannot compete fairly against rivals, who bribe governmental officials for preferential treatment. As a result, many Somali businesses are forced out of business or relocated overseas where they can avoid high taxes or bribes demanded by local officials. Second place goes to Afghanistan. Afghanistan, a nation infamous for being located between two of Asia's most powerful countries, Pakistan and Iran, have gained notoriety as being one of the most corrupt countries in Asia. A study conducted by Transparency International found that more than half of Afghans said that they have paid a bribe to police officers within the last year. Kindly hit the subscribe button and the bell icon as well. Third place goes to North Korea. Corruption exists at every level of government in North Korea. Though it is difficult to track, some estimates state that bribes make up more than 20% of GDP. This means that most North Korean commerce involves under-the-table payment that goes to a government official. It also means that there's very little money left for infrastructure and social services, both of which have been severely impacted by decades of economic mismanagement and underinvestment. Among developing countries, only Haiti has fewer paved roads per capita than North Korea. Fourth place goes to South Sudan. As you can see, South Sudan is top of my list as one of the most corrupted countries in the world. While many other countries should come before it because they have to work on their corruption, maybe being a highly corrupted country is why they went through with independence. It still stands that these 5 governments were ranked as amongst the most corrupt government agencies and groups in Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index for 2015. Fifth place goes to Syria. With a score of 7.1 on Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index, CPI, Syria is one of the world's most corrupt countries. In addition to being a place where bribery is very common, you should also keep an eye for forced labor and human trafficking, as these are both common places. Although corruption may seem like a low priority compared to other concerns like safety or economic issues, it can have a significant impact on your life. For example, if you're trying to open up a business or get something done at your local government office, corruption can cause delays that cost time and money. That's all. Stay tuned and share that video of Factual with your friends to keep themselves updated from crypto as well. Kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon as well.